Hey guys, it's me again. Just a really brief rant this morning. It's been a few days, and today, if you haven't already looked at the title, then you know what I'll be talking about. Especially if you've seen, the cover. I think, I think I put the right cover in this video. Anyway, guys, first off, you know, I'm probably gonna come across as this jealous guy because all these other channels are getting all the traffic and the attention and the clicks. You can believe that if you want, but that's not the case. Okay? But I am jealous. I'm jealous for the Lord. Okay? These Watchmen guys have become the modern day golden calves for a lot of us who are watching for the Lord's appearing. And it's very understandable because I sort of became one of those people also. For the longest time, for the past couple of years, really, I've been looking to these Watchmen people as the source for revelation. And, I think it's really come to a head when this guy came up, with the artwork that depicted, a bunch of these Watchmen guys, Dr. Barry, a few others. He made this picture which is like a cartoon and calling them the Watchmen Squad. So it's basically Dr. Barry and a bunch of these other guys have become the Watchmen. And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that is that we are really turning them into golden calves, and it's not their fault. It really isn't. It's not the fault of these Watchmen guys. I don't think that's ever their intent. I hope anyway. But, we need to go directly to the source. That's what I've been trying to say for the past few weeks now. And that source is Jesus. See, the irony of this is the guys who follow, the people who follow these Watchmen guys, like myself, are the ones who are truly watching for the Lord's appearing. And it only makes sense because these guys always have the best theories. They've done their studies and they've come up with all these things that just seem to make a lot of sense. But, as brilliant as some of their theories were, and I'm sure they're going to come up with new ones soon if they haven't already, all of them have been wrong. And here's the thing, guys. It doesn't matter that they've been wrong. I've been saying that forever. It's not that they've been wrong. As I always like to say, we can only be right once when it comes to the rapture. Just once. It's a one-time event. And once we get that right, that's it. But here's my issue with these Watchmen guys. Okay? None of them, I haven't seen any of them direct us to go directly to the source for revelation. They're always pointing us to their channels. Like, if we want to hear more of this good stuff, then, be sure to subscribe. They come up with theory after theory after theory. And that's all they're doing. I mean, now I also want to ask you guys a question. Those of you guys who think that you're watching for the Lord's appearing, and you're watching these Watchmen channels, are you really, truly, sincerely hoping in your heart or believing in your heart that one of these days these guys will actually come up with the right day, the day and the hour even? That's fine if you are. That is not my concern. My concern is, do you not even really want to know the day and the hour? You just sort of tune into these guys to be entertained, to get your hope going for however many weeks their theories are good for. And then once that date passes, then you just sort of move on to the next one so you have something to get excited about. What I'm trying to suggest is maybe you're using these Watchmen channels as sort of like a drug almost, to just artificially stay excited about the rapture. And you just want to keep hearing things that you want to hear, that he's coming soon. It could be this date, it could be that date. Okay, now don't get me wrong, I want the Lord to come soon. And I believe it is soon. and I'm hoping it'll still be this year. But here's my thing. I believe the Lord has been telling me, and this is my message to the world being, the few people who actually watch my videos, maybe a dozen of them, and hopefully they'll share it with others. But here's my message. I believe that the Lord is telling me, has been telling me, to just go directly to him for revelation when it comes to the rapture, when it comes to the day and the hour. We need to be like that widow who kept on bugging the unjust judge, as I said on my last video, I believe, and just keep asking for that day and the hour. Our issue is we always want something so tangible. And I realize that these guys, these Watchmen guys, motivate us. They give us a lot of hope. They're kind of like our cheerleaders. And they've done their job. Over the past 2 years, they've kept me on watch mode. I otherwise wouldn't have been. But, I'd probably still be watching some of them now if they just sort of humbled themselves and just admitted, hey, we've been wrong this whole time, and we just need to go directly to the source. That's what they need to be doing. They have a lot of eyes on them. Thousands, tens of thousands, some even hundreds of thousands. Rather than enhancing their channels, their reputations, increasing their viewership, they need to point us to the Lord. Now, I understand guys like Dr. Barry, they've put in a lot of work. Years. Dr. Barry is like really, really knowledgeable when it comes to all these things he's teaching us in his videos. But as far as getting that day and hour down, he really has no clue. And I'm not saying this to insult him. I'm hoping he is actually going to watch this video somehow. But he needs to just repent, admit to all of us. It's not even a matter of admitting, but just confessing that he doesn't have anything when it comes to the day and the hour, and that our only source of true revelation is the Lord. And the thing is, what I've been saying, for the longest time now, guys, is we've been brainwashed all our lives to believe that we'll never know the day and the hour, and that nobody even has the right to want to know the day and the hour. Like, that's a big no-no. Satan has done a good job of brainwashing us through the church and through pastors, telling us that nobody knows the day and the hour has something to do with the rapture, when it does not. Revelation chapter 3, verse 3 strongly suggests that we can know the day and the hour. And the fact that Jesus tells us to watch means that we will know. He's not telling us to watch so that we won't know. He's telling us to watch so that we will know. And what is it exactly that we need to watch out for? The birth pangs that have been here for a while now. Wars, rumors of wars, earthquakes, famines, pestilences. And now, especially with the stuff going on in Israel, prophetic events are just unfolding, and that the Great Tribulation is right around the corner. And with that, we know that the rapture is even sooner. So we need to keep our eyes on Jesus, keep looking up. And I know that the reason we watch Watchmen channels is because we're interested. We want to know the day and the hour. We're hoping that these guys have the key to unlocking that day that we all long for. But here's the thing, guys. We need to go directly to the source. We need to go directly to the Lord for that revelation. He can reveal it to us however way he wants. But he just wants us to go directly to him. And I believe that we, as a body, as a whole, the bride of Christ, we just need to cry out to him in one accord, with one voice, one prayer, to give us revelation. Tell us the day and the hour. And I believe it will be his glory and honor and pleasure to do just that. But right now, we're kicking the Lord out of the equation when it comes to the day and the hour. We're looking at these Watchmen guys as though they have the answer, as though they're prophets, and that as though they are the mediator between us and the Lord. And that's just all sorts of wrong right there. That's exactly how we're not going to get revelation. is by looking to these people, treating them like golden calves, because apparently the Lord is a no-show when it comes to giving us revelation. So we better go to these guys who might be able to figure it out. So that's all I got, guys. Go directly to Jesus, guys. I've been saying this for a while now, and I'm going to keep saying it till we hear that trumpet. There are going to be crowns waiting for us, those of us who are eagerly looking for his appearing. So keep on looking up, guys. Remember to go to the source. Get rid of your golden calves, whether it's these Watchmen guys or something else. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully there won't be a next time.